look at that.
There you go. Yeah, he has no tail. He's just a stump. Yeah.
Look at that.
Hi, baby.
Cute.
Oh.
Oh, but he's tough, eh?
He is tough, yeah.
Yeah, he's put up a fight.
So do you know what happened to him at
Yes,
all?
he was attacked by a cat.
Oh, okay.
We saw the feathers on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
So
then,
at least, yeah, as long as because Barry probably mentioned to you on the phone, as
About
long as
the-
there's no
yes.
puncture marks and stuff,
Yes.
then he survives that initial attack, then we've got a good chance.
yeah, well, he's been it's the third day now, and
Okay.
he's been,
How old would that be?
Oh, it's an adult, or at least, or if it's a juvenile, he's full color now, so.
What's an adult what?
So, hopefully then there's nothing else going on with him as well, too. I'm just checking his wings quick.
2 years old? Oops, sorry.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, he's actually got another injury, though.
does he?
Yeah, he's got a swelling in the radius, or the ulnar area on his right wing. So
What
he's,
does that mean?
it's either there's a fracture or there's some kind of bruising going on there because it's really swollen. Yeah. So I don't want to handle him too much, stress him out too much because he's had a long ride.
How long can an adult live?
Oh, it's hard to say. I mean, probably good, you know, if predators don't get to him, right? Good 10 years, maybe 5,
Oh,
10
really?
years or so.
That long?
Yeah. I'd have to look it up just to verify, but yeah, so he's got definitely an injury on the inside of on the wing there too. So it might have been a reason why the cats were able to grab him. He might have already been down on the ground. You wonder. Or unless when they grabbed him, they did the wing damage as well too, but I don't feel any punctures, so that's a good thing.
Lucky bird.
So far he's doing okay, but we'll have to see what we can do for that wing as well too. So I might have to put him on some anti-inflammatories as well, just to see if we can get the swelling to come down.
And where's he gonna go?
He's going to our place out at Atlantic Wildlife Institute.
Atlantic Wildlife Institute.
Yeah,
And where is that, and what do you do?
it's just out in Cookville, and we're a licensed rehab facility. We're volunteer based. So it's the only one that we have. Yeah, you can look at the box because the Girl Guides donate all their boxes to us to use to carry birds. We're the only licensed facility in the whole province, so that's why we get birds and animals from everywhere. And we're volunteer based, so we try to, you know, do what we can to have people help bring animals to us, like what you just did today, which is a really tremendous help to us.
Where's Cookville?
Cookville is just outside of town here, about another 15-20 kilometers.
By
Like going north, like out of Sackville. Yeah, towards Chimigwee, I guess you would say.
Okay.
How do you
Yeah.
pay for, how do you keep the place going?
Through donations and all fundraising efforts.
What's your website?
Our website's atlanticwildlife.ca, and you can find us on Facebook as well too.
And what's your Facebook?
It's Atlantic Wildlife Institute.
So if we want an update on the little bird,
You can either call us or you can email, and we'll give you an update to see how he's doing. Yeah, he'll probably be with us for a little while because that wing is probably worse than the tail. So we'll have to see how that heals. Yeah.
And what's the biggest animal you've had, and what's the smallest one?
Well, you get everything from the hummingbirds and the little kinglets, which are going to be the smallest probably. We deal with baby squirrels and things, so they come in quite tiny, right up to, we've got a couple more eagles coming in tomorrow, so we deal with large birds of prey. And the largest mammals would be probably bears that we deal with. So we see a little bit of everything. Like right now, there's probably a good 200 animals on our site. So it's long 16, 18-hour days.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Gosh, you gotta be dedicated. Do you have a lot of volunteers?
We do have volunteers, and we had summer staff that work with us, usually students that are hired from the local universities and schools, and they've just have finished up their summer term, so they're all back at school, and so now we're looking for new volunteers. We have, I wouldn't say a student, she's a vet tech that's on staff with us right now for a couple of months, helping out, and then we look at Mount A, in particular, since we're close by, we have a wildlife club right on campus.
So
that helps us out.
So like a lot of nonprofits, you're constantly recycling these volunteers, and sort of like the learning curve has to start all over again, right?
Exactly. So it's a tough process. So
Yeah.
we kind of pick and choose a bit of our volunteers and things because you have to put them through training and they have to be able to commit a certain amount of time for a certain length of time, or it's not worth them really kind of being there. And I don't mean it that way in terms of a bad way, but you also don't want to add additional stress onto animals if you don't have similar people continually working on the animals that are there. So we might do work days, or we'll have other things that volunteers can do too if they can't commit to, you know, like a lengthy kind of internship or a volunteer stay.
Right.
Yeah,
How long that place been in Cookville?
We've been there since 1995, so we have over 24 years now.
Holy.
Yeah.
And in terms of the future of the Atlantic Wildlife Institute, how do you see it? I mean, is it you mainly? Are you the main person?
And
Barry?
my husband Barry, because we created the organization back in the day, and so we work as best we can with the different people that come on board through the time, and we hope at some point, that it would be handed off to another group of people, so that it can continue on for indefinitely, because it's a service that's needed, obviously, for the province.
And it'd be good for our youth to remove themselves from the smartphone and start feeling pets and little birds, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Hands-on learning and hands-on activity and being back in nature-based type of activities is what is needed by everybody. It doesn't matter the age at this point. So nature-based learning and nature-based activities in terms of volunteering, we all need to be involved in that.
Do you